Welcome to VBT Combine Day 2. Alright, so congratulations, you made it this far, or you're just really keen and you've gone ahead. Alright, so same structure as day 1, but you have no real heavy things, really. Okay, you're probably focusing more on the upper body, because obviously we had some big heavy deadlifts the other day, obviously on the bench press. Obviously you're going to crush all the way through these. Same modality, we're going to be going through mobility, movement prep, and all that kind of fun stuff, okay? So just get through it, 1 set of each on the first one, 2 sets of each on the second one, and probably 3 sets on the last one, okay? So we're going to crack through those. All right, so we move into the real meat and potatoes of it. We've got kind of hang power cleans, we've got some row power, some row strength, and some overhead strength. We've got an anaerobic marker as well, just in case, because that will improve over the next kind of 8 weeks if you decide you want to complete our combine. All right, don't worry about that if it's just you're on a 3 week and you're just seeing what it is. All right, so we're going through these. Obviously, we've got our clean. If you're proficient in doing cleans, then this is absolutely fine. If not, and go through a bit of the instruction, just thinking about your jump, you're keeping it close to you, and you're going to fling it up and do it in a catch in a front squat position, okay? If we don't have that kind of front squat position, then don't worry, you can use this test as kind of an option, but we're making it a hang power because this is a little bit safer than doing a full or having to do kind of actual dropping into a clean position, right? So this is just hang power, as much generational force as we can go from our kind of hang position, okay? So on here, we're going anywhere up to about half body weight again. So relative, I've gone 45 kilos, so half body weight on here, and this will a little bit of an instruction to how you go about your clean, okay? Or just watch the video. I don't do it perfectly, but it's pretty good. All right, and you're doing max velocity again. We're just looking for that one awesome rep over these 9 reps, more than likely. All right. All right, so then we go into our row power. This is a little bit of a row and kind of shrug position, and also like a jump. But when we go into our row power, we've got a little bit more kind of, we're going more of a hinge position. We're not as upright, so it's probably going to be a lot slower than our kind of the same position for our hang power clean, okay? So again, we're going a half body weight, so you don't have to mix around with your barbells, just set it up and go into your pendlay row position. Go for a couple of reps, you're literally yanking it straight into you, but we're very strict on how we're setting up. Make sure that hinge position is nice and kind of our back is staying. I don't want much shrugging and kind of, I don't know, going all over the place when you're going through this lift, all right? So we're going through, again, 3 reps, you're going as quickly as possible. We're obviously trying to get as high and as highest velocity as we can. If we're going over 1.3, this is way too fast. The chances are we want to be between 0.75 and 1.25 or 1.3 to sit in our kind of power threshold, okay? If you've watched our video, we'd know that, all right? Then our second 2, our last ones are going to be our strength. So we've got a pull, which is going straight after our power. Again, you're going for your 5 RM essentially. You probably want to go lower than that because they tend to start to look quite crap. Pull exercises once they get too heavy, and there'll be a big shrug, and I don't particularly want that for you, and it's going to look a bit crap, all right? So we'll tend to just ramp it up, okay? 10 kilo by 10 kilo, 5 kilo by 5 kilo from wherever you were on your power base thing. It will probably be give or take around where you hit your bench pressed one, and maybe just below that. Okay, for it to look pretty clean. Otherwise, it will look like a terrible bench row of some sort, okay? Or bent over row. So just make sure you reset. We're just looking at concentric force every single time. And then we got our overhead strength. This will be, again, we're looking at our 5 RM, again, really, for this. And I would be going below probably 0.5 of my body weight or as a starting point, and then ramp up from there. Okay, you probably know relatively what you can overhead press. We're looking for that 5 RM. As soon as that average dips below the 0.5, we're bang on the money. All right. Okay, so, and then last thing is our anaerobic mark. Okay, so just to see if we're probably going to get stronger, we're going to be more efficient, we're going to get basically produce power for longer, whereas there's a 60-second like max distance on anything you like. I would tend to use like an assault bike, we've got ski ergs, we've got rowers, all those fun stuff that we're going to be generating power for anyway, and we're going to be getting better at over the next few weeks, so we might as well get a little bit of a marker to see where we're at. All right, enjoy day 2.